Hello boys and girls, I'm Lauren from the Rainforest Art Project, and I've just received a letter. I'd love to read it to you. It's from Tito Cusi, all the way from Peru. Let's open it and hear what he has to say. Dear Rainforest Art Project, my name is Tito Cusi from the town of Puno, high in the Andes Mountains of Peru. I'm 11 years old and I live with my parents and my grandmother and my two sisters in the ancient land of the Inca people. We are very proud of our history, and my parents named me after a famous Inca ruler who lived many years ago. Puno is over 12,000 feet in elevation, and many people who come from the lower towns have a hard time catching their breath when they first arrive here. I would like to tell a story that my grandmother shared with me and my sisters when we were younger. This is the story of Chaska and her royal visitor. Once there was a young girl named Chaska who lived in a small village in the mountains of Peru. She loved her grandfather very much, but he lived in a nearby village that was just over the mountain pass. Sadly for Chaska, the pass was covered with snow most of the year, but in the springtime they would look for the beautiful royal Beetle, who would fly through the village and announce that the pass was open. One springtime the royal Beetle did not appear, for it had been a very cold winter and the snow would not melt. Chaska would wake up early every morning and run to the window to look for the royal Beetle. But day after day it would not appear. The royal Beetle was over 1 month late, and Chaska began to give up hope when, one clear, warm morning, she heard something outside her room. She rushed to the window and threw it open to find the royal Beetle was flying right in front of her. Instead of flying right through the village as usual, it had stopped, as if it wanted to talk with her personally and tell her that her grandfather was okay. Chaska rushed to get dressed and ran to the mountain pass. And there, running from the other side, was her grandfather. They laughed and hugged with delight, and he told her the oddest story of how he woke up to find the royal Beetle had been waiting outside his window this morning. They danced with joy in the sunshine. I hope that you have enjoyed this story from the land of the Incas as much as I have loved sharing it with you. Oh, by the way, Chaska means morning goddess in the Inca language. Sincerely, Tito Cusi. Well, thank you, Tito Cusi, for that beautiful story. I really enjoyed it. And now I'd like to share a few fun facts about Peru. The town of Puno, Peru, sits on the shores of Lake Titicaca, which is the highest lake in the world. The ancient ruins of Machu Picchu lay undiscovered for over 400 years. They believe that it was built to observe the stars and the planets. Peru is where the first potato came from, and if you visit the markets, you can find over 3,000 different types of potatoes. Wow, I had no idea there could be that many kinds of potatoes. Did you? Well, that's all for now. I'll see you next time. This is Lauren signing off with the Rainforest Art Project. Changing the world, one piece of art at a time.